Hi, welcome back to Q Entertainment, where we continue to play Magic: The Gathering. And in this video, we're going to play the draft. And before I get going, I noticed in the store for today there is a special on the pack. You can buy a pack for 1,000 gold, and I'm going ahead and buy that. Usually it goes away after one pack. I'm not going to buy another one. I want to keep the money for the draft. So we'll do a quick draft again. I'll use money, the gold, I mean, not the gems. Straight away we're into the draft. So the rare card for the first pack is a Stonequill Serpent. Protection from multicolored. Stonequill Serpent enters with X11 counters on it. So basically you can choose how big you want this to be. Ready for the throne. Into the story, Pixie. A Queen of Ice. I think this is a decent card. You can make it as big as you want. There's a baked into a pie. Outflank. This one I'm not commenting to a color yet. Overwhelmed Apprentice. This is a good card with the counter, but I mean, it only counters a spell with converted mana cost 3 or less. So there's another Pixie, Wishful Merfolk, Weapon Rack, Scalding Cauldron, Searing Barrage, a Spore Cap Spider. It's got Reach also, block for flyers, that's maybe a good one. Flying Pixie that gives mana. I think I'll take the Pixie. Sage of the Falls. Whenever Sage of the Falls or another non-human creature enters the battlefield under you can draw a card. It's okay. Sir Conrad the Grim. When another creature dies or a creature card is put into a graveyard from anywhere other than the battlefield, or a creature card leaves your graveyard, Sir Conrad deals 1 damage to each opponent. That's okay, I think. I mean, an artifact return target creature and opponent controls to their hand. That's pretty good too. Tiny. Brimstone Trebuchet. Walker. Yeah, I'm not sure. This one's... The fox is potentially flying. Outflank. I like Outflank. It can kill something that attacks or blocks you. The power is equal to the number of cards in your hand. When it enters the battlefield, you draw a card. I mean, this thing will just get weaker as the game goes on, and by the time you have 5 mana, you might not have anything in your hand, so I'm not sure. I like the Fairy Guide Mother. Sanctuary, put a target on graveyard. Seven Dwarfs. Fling. I think the Guide Mother, it's a creature, it's flying, it's got an ability. Overwhelmed Apprentice. Target blocking creature gets +7. I like that too. So I think we'll go with maybe, for now, we'll keep the deck white. Heraldic Banner. Creatures so you choose a color, it adds mana. Creatures of that color have +1. There's a turtle, it's a good blocker. Discard, target opponent discards 2 cards, and when it attacks, defending player has fewer cards in hand, it gains flying. Rover of the Keep. It's a big thing. If I'm going to take the artifact, maybe we get something like the rover. 7 mana, it's a lot. I think I'll take this for now. Beloved Princess, lifelink creatures can't be blocked. This can't be blocked with creatures with power 3 or greater. So probably if you get to add plus counters on it, it will become powerful. Merfolk, Hengewalker. I think I'll take the Princess. Here's another one. Here's the Silver Flame Ritual. That's what I was sort of referring to. The Gargoyle. Get +2 and flying. Maybe it will be there again. Rally for the Throne. Grade 2 tokens. Another outflank. Another Squire. I think I'll take the Rally. It's a rare card. Knight of the Keep. Silver Flame. And a idyllic thing. Grange. So a weapon rack. That will work well with the Beloved Princess. This is 4 mana. This is 4 mana. Play this one. Righteousness, Fortifying Provisions. That could also help make the princess bigger, but only have one. But, I mean, this is okay. None of these are uncommon. Jousting dummy. So maybe we play that. Equipment. Put that there. Then just the battlefield gets +2/+1. Turtle. Oko. I've tried this before and it's so difficult to make this work. Target artifact creature loses all abilities and becomes a green elk. I mean, we have a banner for color. It's a mythic card. We could try make it work again. Archon of Absolution. Creatures can't attack you or planeswalkers you control unless their controller pays 1 for each of those creatures. I like that more than the Oko. Probably a mistake. I don't know. I feel I've had this Oko and I didn't get it in my hand most of the games, and when I got it was a bit late. Each creature you control that has an adventure enters with a +1 counter on it. Don't really have that many adventure creatures. Frogify. It's also his Broom. We're not really sacrificing a permanent, so I'm not sure that's good for this deck. Trapped in a Tower, I like that one. Disable something without flying, basically. Lonesome Unicorn. Queen of Ice is good too. The Unicorn can create a white knight creature token. Ardenwell Paladin. The Fox. I like the Fox more, it's flying. Although this is a big blocker potentially. And since we're going to be white, we'll have the mana. Ogre, Beanstalk Giant, Fortifying Provisions. Did we not take one before? We have one already. Weapon Rack. We didn't take the Weapon Rack before. Maybe we take the Weapon Rack this time. Archon again. Well, imagine having 2 on the field. The opponent wouldn't know what to do. Each other non-human creature you control enters the battlefield. Yeah, that's Fox again. I think I'll take the Archon. Wintermoor Commander is equal to the number of knights you control. Whenever attacks another knight you control, is indestructible. Shining Armor, I'll take that. Shine Chaser, Knight of the Keep. Probable Alliance, when you draw your second card, each create a blue fairy creature token with flying. I think I'll take this one. I don't think I have one in my collection. Another Beloved Princess. Hengewalker. Roving Keep. Which one did we take before? Weapon Rack. We haven't got either of these. So 3 mana gives you potentially a 3/3. 7 mana gives you a 5/7. I feel like we took one. Maybe we didn't. 7 mana or 3 mana. Let's take the 7 mana. Although we have a lot of big things already. The Drawbridge. Pixie. It's the only uncommon. Fortifying Provisions. Cow. New deck has a Spyglass. It enters the battle. Look at the opponent's hand, then choose any card name. Activated abilities of sources with the chosen name can't be activated unless they're mana abilities. So basically you can disable something of the opponent. Might be the better card. I think I'll take it. Don't think I have one. Venerable Knight. When it dies, put a counter on another knight you control. We don't really have that many knights. This is a knight. Archon. There's one more knight. It's a 1 mana for 2/1. That's not bad. Yeah, I could take it. Ardenwell Tactician, Golden Egg. Tap 2 creatures and it's a flying. Seems okay. Lion's Claw, when it attacks other creatures you control, get +1. Yeah, that seems okay. Since we're going to be a white only deck, we might have the mana to play this. I believe after that's that weird win con that if you have a bunch of different colors and stuff. Shining Armor or Squire. I think I'll take this card just for the... It's rare. So a fox. The cow. Do we have this Lochtwing Gargoyle? No, I think I'll take it. It's a 1 mana for a potential blocker and it can get flying if it survives. Another princess. Also another fairy. Cow, a fox. Cow can be good, gives you food tokens. I don't say please, I'll put it in the collection. Also nothing here really. So another roving keep. I think we took the other one. Yeah, we have one. I don't think we'll play 2 of those. Fortifying. We have 2 of the provisions already. I don't have any of these in my collection, I don't think. So, Shining Armor. We have 1. Probably have to take 1 out. Let's see if we have 40 cards. We have 48. Few creatures, maybe a few artifacts too many, and some of them are creatures too, so flying provisions. We don't really have a lot of knights. We have a bunch of 1/1s. The serpent, protection from multicolored. The gargoyle. Maybe the jousting dummy can come out. Shining Armor. Maybe the roaming keep is too much. We have... I mean, you have to play it for 7 and then it can't attack. Unless you have 7 more mana, so it's just, it might be too much. Do we need the banner? I'll maybe try keep it 5 more cards. This paladin maybe. It's just got +1 counters on it. Okay, we have another cow. I think the cow can come out. The ritual adds 1 count on everything. Rally for the throne. Just creates 2 tokens and you can get quite a bit of life. Maybe that's not bad. Life gain. So the princess is not a knight. So if we get her, this isn't going to work on her. I don't think we actually have many knights. Keep 1. That means we have to get rid of 2 more cards. We can maybe get rid of 1 land since we have the banner. So let's see what can make the beloved princess bigger permanently. So this was actually maybe the shining armor. Creatures you control get +0/+1. This is a 3 mana. This one gives it +0/+2. Maybe we take 1 of each of those out. I think that's okay. Other creatures you control get +1. And it's got first strike. I think this is okay. Let's give that a go. Okay, we got a game. Up against the Indigo Buffalo. Intimidating name. It's quite strange in these drafts seeing just 1 color land now. So we got both of our Archons, which is a bit of a tough one. Absolutely nothing to play for 4 turns. That's a bit tough. I think I need to mulligan. This is a little bit better. We can put 1 land in the deck. That's unusual. So at least we have a turn 2 play. And then obviously a turn 4 protection from white. Opponent's not white. And then creatures can't attack you or planeswalkers you control. So that's good. They'll have to spend quite a bit of mana. Do we play the princess? I think we'll play the fox. So next then I can play the beloved princess and be able to play the righteousness. They decide to throw away a land. Maybe they have a lot. So we won't attack. Can't really do anything. It would be nice if they do attack. They have the discard, draw card ability. They play a Wildwood Tracker. Whenever Wildwood Tracker attacks or blocks, if you control another non-human creature, it gets +1. Okay. Ferocity of the Wild, attacking non-human creatures you control get +1 and have trample. But these are humans. So we'll block with the fox. And we'll give it +7. Might be a bit overkill to use the righteousness on the fox at this point. So let's play the Archon. Hopefully they don't just... Maybe we should leave the fairy open with the +2/+1. I'm not sure if we can get there. Let's add the +1 counter to the princess. Because it has the life gain. Also, this is it can't be blocked with creatures with power greater than 3, so if we can make this thing bigger than a 3/3, it's going to be near impossible to block by the opponent. The concern I have with the Archon is they might have like a stomping giant or a shock or frostbite or something. So we have 5. I think maybe I'll just play it. We'll keep that open. Now this is giving us back 3 life, so basically this when this attacks, we're taking 1. Now this can't block the princess. They play another Wildwood Tracker, so if you control another non-human creature, Wildwood Tracker gets +1 till end of turn. Okay. So every time they attack now they need to spend mana. Let's see if they've read this card. Not going to block. Did that work? Creatures can't attack your planeswalkers. Okay, Spyglass. Look at the opponent's hand, choose a card name, activated ability. So maybe we can choose this thing. Hope that's how that works. Can't be activated unless they mana abilities. Ooh, they have claimed the firstborn. That's unfortunate. I'm not sure if that's how that works. I might be a complete waste. So we can give something +2, +1. Maybe we can use the fox to block their Wildwood Tracker. But it's a sorcery, so that won't work. Let's just get in for lots of damage. Ooh, I didn't quite see that. They might double block and kill. Yeah. That's okay. Did its job. Maybe we just play since it's a sorcery, I'm not sure if we just need to play it. I think I end my turn. They might steal something. I don't know if this is going to prevent the claim the firstborn's ability. Okay, they play their Rimrock Knight. Okay, they had to pay the 1 mana. You may sacrifice it when you do destroy target artifact. Ah, okay, they kill our weapon rack. Another princess. And let's put this on the fox. Ooh, they can it's got reach. Creatures can't attack you or planeswalker, so we'll attack with the fox. They let it go through. They could have actually quite easily blocked it. I'm not sure why they didn't. They would have gotten +1 on it. Maybe that's why they scooped. But we get a win. I think I did make a few misplays in this game, so hopefully claim a golden experience. In the next one, hopefully, I can make less mistakes. Immediately we get a game up against Darkness. Wow, people really intimidating names today. Okay, starting only 2 land, but we have 3 potential things we can play. An early Spyglass to at least see what's in the opponent's hand. I'm not actually sure how this Spyglass works, to be honest. Sources activated abilities with chosen name can't be activated unless they're mana abilities. So like maybe if we choose the Wildwood Tracker, it doesn't activate the +1 ability. I guess we'll try that. At least we'll get to see what's in the opponent's hand and play around it a bit. Okay, we get a Beloved Princess again. So they have a Peak, Prophet, Rumrock Knight. Wait, 2 Rumrock Knights. So it gives something +2 +0. Okay, so can we pick the Wildwood Tracker? Let's see if that works the way I want it to work. If you control another non-human creature, it gets +1/+1. So this is an artifact, so the fox will have flying. So we'll really need to draw land, hopefully. Could have played their Rumrock Knight as well. Before they attack, it would have given them the +1. Okay, so we don't draw the land. I feel like we're a little bit on the back foot. They break our Spyglass. They play another Rumrock Knight. This will get +1. Not going to block. So we get another land. So we can play the armor. And I will not attack. Hopefully I can ambush something. Hopefully they don't have like a bone crushing giant or something that's just going to kill the fox. Because then they'll just do 8 damage and that will be pretty much it. I'm just trying to think which one I should block. Can't be blocked by creatures with power 3 or greater. Maybe this one. Because these don't block, they only attack. But these do more damage. So the only thing we can play is the princess. Mana is really hurting us in this game. They even get to play their prophet for 6 mana. 5, 6, my goodness. We're only on 3. I'm not even sure if either of these two will help us now at the moment. This gives each thing a +1. We can block the Rimrock Knight there and the tracker there. So the opponent's going to do pretty much all the damage in the next turn. We haven't even been able to equip our armor. Yeah, this game is a bust. I mean, we need to block this, otherwise it's game. Pretty much next turn it's game anyway. Yeah. Good for the opponent. See you in the next game. Okay, we have another game. Demon Cyborg. Wow, the names, my goodness, some buffalo thing. Okay, so now we have quite a lot of things to play. I think maybe this one's worth keeping. We can play our princess. Next turn we can either play the fox or play the sorcery to give this +2/+1. And flying for the turn. Even draw more land, that's great. Let's play this for the life gain. Next turn we can play the spyglass again and the fairy godmother to see what's in the opponent's hand. Hengewalker, if at least 3 mana, so profit again. Let's disable their Silver Flame Ritual. Again, I'm not even sure if that all works. Can't be blocked by creatures with power 3 or greater, so they will block. We'll play our fairy. Next turn I'm thinking to play the fox. If we get land, we can play the ritual. Although maybe this will be good to play once I've played more creatures. Not going to block. Whenever you cast a spell that has creature spell that has an adventure, so yeah, it works. So when they give it another ritual thing. Get 1 life back at least. Get do some damage to the opponent. So what did they have? They had quite a while off before they can cast the Prophet or the Hengewalker. Actually, they could cast that now. Okay, they play their own fox. And they kill our fox. They do 2 damage. We can play the gargoyle. Okay, we seriously need some land. Maybe the spyglass isn't that great. Like, it doesn't do anything other than let us see what's in the opponent's hand. The opponent has this card, but not the land to play it. So, I'm not even sure if this is that great. Maybe we can take this out and put in our own Prophet. Or Hengewalker or something. Maybe another land. They just play everything. Okay, we get a land. We can play the Archon. Or played it has flying. So the opponent can't attack unless they pay. Only doing 1 damage, that's not the greatest. We can use this to block the fox. We have protection from white. This will give everything +1, and we can do that twice. And it will give everything vigilance. That's really nice. just get plus 3 until end of turn, which is okay. We won't block. They can't cast anything else. More land, it's fine. So it's vigilance. This can't be blocked by creatures with power 3 or greater. Do we want to attack with this one? Yeah, why not? If they choose to block, it will be basically an exchange. Could have attacked with the princess as well. But next turn it'll get another +1 counter. We got rid of their flying. Maybe should have waited with this one to give it another +1 counter. Maybe that was a mistake. So this can get +2 and flying for 4 mana. Okay, they have their profit, so we'll get 4, 5. This will be a 5 creature. We'll be able to steal back 2 life. I mean, they could block this with the profit. Actually, I didn't think of that. Yeah, why don't they just block with this? Oh, it can't. I forget. So let's block. So we want to kill this thing. So do they have a flying? They'll give some. They'll give everything +1, which is okay. I think we'll just block with the gargoyle. 4-1. This will basically use up all their mana, and because of this, when they attack, they have to spend mana. When they attack, they have to for each creature. Yeah, this was silly. I'll take this out. I think the opponent's doing some maths, working out what they should play, what they shouldn't. They play land. Not sure that was the most difficult decision. Okay, but they can only attack with 3 creatures. They take away the profit. Why would they do that? That's the biggest heater. So we'll just block that one. Actually, if we block this one, it survives, but do we care? They don't have anything else to do. I don't think there's anything they can do about that. Yep. Good game. We rank up. Level 2. Silver 2. Great. Okay, let's go look at the deck and see if the spyglass take it out. I don't think it's that great. Where is it? Spyglass. So what will be better there? Maybe Shining Armor? Not. I don't think so. I mean, this didn't work for us. We have to equip it, and we didn't have the mana. Paladin maybe, or a cow. Roving Keep. It's a 7 defender. Drawbridge. Fortifying Provisions. Creatures you control get +0, +1. I think that's probably better. I think that's it. I think I'll end the video there. It's getting long already. So we've got 2 wins and a loss. I think that's pretty good on a mono white deck. In the next one, we'll continue. Or maybe I might... it's Friday soon. It's Friday, so maybe play some Friday Night Magic, depending on what the format is. But I hope you enjoyed that and see you in the next one.